I was going to do it this morning. Computer died. Well, the internet died. Drove me crazy. Everything that was planned fell apart. So that's a good topic today, mindfulness and the hyper-rational. You know, we're going through all those little saboteur voices. Well, today is the hyper-rational. And boy, it's hard to stay in control of what's going through your brain at any one time. Because rational, well, I used to be. I think it was part of my past life. I'm not always rational, but I'll think things through. Maybe you'll recognize yourself. Think things through and think, this will make sense, and I'll do this and this and this and this, get organized, really rational. And then I don't have to worry about everything that's happening around me or emotions. You know, you're just, well, when everything falls apart and my funnel flow is canceled, and then I can't get into my education program, and I have to spend an hour with Kojiko, get the internet, and then it still wasn't working. Sometimes I think the voice is okay. It's just if it drives me, then that's too much. So we can't let them go over the top. But today the rational kind of kept me calm. But I have had doses of hyper rational because, you know, I've had times when people would say, Sandra, just relax, just go with the flow. Yes, but this. It's not my favorite place to live. I like to live in my joy and ease and flow whenever I can. But I just thought I would share a couple of the characteristics of the hyper rational, see if it belongs to you. The intensive and active mind always coming as intellectually arrogant, or maybe secretive, private, and don't let many people into my deeper feelings. Well, I used to be. That's why I'm thinking that there were different times that I lived more comfortably in some of these spaces when I was making sure I wasn't going to be hurt. I would stay private instead. And I would have a passion of ideas. That's where I would let out the passion and say they'd see me all excited. So it's always just interesting to know that the voices carry on, and we don't have to let them control us. But it's interesting to know that we have those voices. And so the rational mind is just where it's at. When you're rational, you say that's the place to be. And feelings and people are just irrelevant and distractions. So many people are so sloppy in their thinking. That's the hyper rational mind. And it's just not a favorite place to live. I have my sister here visiting, so I'm not going to be too long on this one today. Yesterday I was 10 minutes. I couldn't believe it. But yesterday was my hyperachiever, and that was where I'm at. I just want to invite you to take a look at what's going through. Start jotting those down. What are the thoughts going through? And are you able to say, yeah, but I don't need to go heavy. I'm driving. You're just assisting. And put them in their place and self-command your mind over to a much wiser space where you want to live. So one way to know what's going on is just jot down the ideas and the thoughts that are going through, and then have a look at them and see if they're feeling down or if they're lifting you up in joy. That way you'll know whether they're sabotaging you or if your wisdom mind, your wise mind, is lifting you up. That's what you do with thoughts. It's Coach Sandra, Compassionate Queen of Straight Talk. You can do it. I can help. You can look at what the thoughts are, consider what they are, and then we can work through how to keep them at bay. You can do it.